6 dates a week so she didn't have to pay for groceries for 2 years. And I have to say I respect her because that sounds like a part-time job. She was saving $150 a week. She went on to say she made the video jokingly, but I do believe she was at least going on 2 dates or 3 dates a week, saving $150. And I respect her because all you would have to do to avoid that whole situation is keep what she got in her hand, bro. You could easily avoid getting finesse if you just take her to Starbucks. You maybe get her a croissant, maybe, right? But just spend $10 on a Frappuccino. You spend $10 on yourself. Like I said, maybe on a croissant, and you good. Now you really know it's about getting to know each other and not about a free dinner.
Well, she could have just applied that same effort into getting a good paying job. Or maybe to build an awesome life together with a husband. Now this next guy was definitely onto something.
What's your biggest turnoff?
I think for me, you can be as gorgeous, you can be as cute, pretty, fine, whatever, got it all. If you disrespect me or like you don't respect me, we can't do it. I've just been in so many relationships where everything was good, you just didn't respect me. I don't like this, and you still doing it. Ooh. Then that's extra baggage I gotta take to work. I come home after a long day, and I know you're probably gonna scream at me because I didn't do X, Y, Z. Instead of, babe, you could just talk to me. Just tell me. It ain't nothing, just tell me. We ain't gotta scream at each other, son. Now, some arguing is healthy, and people don't like to argue, but there's a respectful way to argue with me. See, because when you argue, truth comes out. A lot of hard areas come out, but there's a way to tell me instead of, oh, you this, you that. Tapping my dark places as a man.
Keep talking.
And that's it.
Keep talking.
That's a good answer, so how you...
Perfect.
Yeah, that level of maturity is just so hard to encounter nowadays. But we can just hope that they were actually listening to what he was saying. Next, we got a theory as to what taking a break actually means.
I don't like where this is going.
La douleur.
What's going on? What are you doing? What you got going on?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Look, you're here with another dude? What are you looking scared for?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm just having a conversation.
You're just having a conversation with just a friend, huh? You know I saw everything, right? You know I've been knowing what's going on since the beginning.
So this entire thing was basically just a test. Xavier wanted to find out if you were truly loyal to him or not. So that's why we had Antonio pretend to be into you, ask you on a date. The truth is though, like, you don't know if this was real. Antonio's not really into you. He was just doing all of this to help Xavier.
Why would you do this?
Why would I do this? I didn't expect it to go this way.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, you didn't do anything?
No.
Look, I've been seeing from the day you got his number, from the day you went texting, you went out to go have lunch with him, now you're back at his crib.
Yeah, if you do get caught red-handed like that, it's best to just be honest about it, cause denying it, like we saw, will just make things worse. Next, we got a TikToker who went on a date with a guy who believed that she did not look like her pictures.
I just tried going on a blind date and I was extremely humbled. Extremely humbled. As soon as I walk up, this man is drinking a glass of wine. I'm like, oh, hi. He's like, he follows me and I've met him one other time before. So it wasn't completely blind date, but we had never when I sit down, he's like, I'm sorry, this is awkward, but this isn't it for me. And I'm like, no, it's not awkward. That's fine. Like, I get it. Sometimes you can feel right off the bat. I'm just curious, what is the reason? Like, what energy did I bring that made you so quickly be like, oh, no. But I'm like, I get it too. Sometimes I feel that energy and I respect you being like, this isn't it. He says, you don't look like the last time I saw you or your pictures on Instagram. I have the beauty filter on right now, but I do not face tune my pictures. When I upload pictures on my stories, I put like the Paris filter on, but like, to me, like, sorry, beauty filter off. Like, I don't think I look that different. Like, no, my skin is not perfect by any means, but enough to send someone away on the first 5 seconds.
We have to talk about this because I genuinely think that it is a very good sign that this man that she went out on a date with was able to be completely honest. In person, she was simply not his type. He wasn't attracted to her. She was this close to really understanding it because she was very open and honest about what he said and the fact that she does use a beauty filter on her videos, but she kind of misses the mark when she starts going down the path of saying that she doesn't really look that different. That is actually what is in the eye of the beholder. You might not think that you look that different, but what I do appreciate is that she didn't bash the guy.
Yeah, those filters and effects are just getting more and more advanced each day. So what you can see on dating apps and social media may vary quite a bit to what you get on the date. Now this next person just disagrees with the whole idea of icks.
What's your biggest ick?
Biggest ick? The word ick. That's a red flag coming around with this ick stuff. I don't like
really?
that stuff.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
What ick and stuff, bro? Why are you even saying that, man? People have mannerisms what people don't like. It's not ick. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I like this perspective. It's a fresh perspective.
He's a 10 out of 10, but when you go for drinks with him and there's a straw in his drink, he uses the straw. Those are for us. Put that away. Those are for us. Not for you. Don't care what you say.
Oh snap, I mean bro typed in lowercase if you noticed that. But someone discounting another person for such little things is usually a sign of a bigger issue. And do not take it personally.
Hi, I'm Callum and I'm 20. Actually, now you know what I'm
Mate, what are you wearing? You're not my type either. Actually likes them. Like, do you know how many unanswered texts I have in my phone from men who I take literal days, if not weeks, to respond to? Do you know that the fact I'm responding to you the same business day is a privilege? I don't think they do. I don't think they know.
What? What you may not realize is that those texts are likely not coming from someone that wants a long-term relationship. So getting attention doesn't really make you that special. Moving on.
What's a red flag for you, honestly?
If they're a snacker.
If they're a snacker.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
If he ain't posting you, he's protecting somebody else's feelings.
Oh, brother, here we go. Let's do this and still cheat. So now what? What you guys say for them?
Intellect. Do you offer having your work intellect? Intellect. Do you dream about being intellect? Intellect. What's delightful?
I'm sorry, I always say, let me see your side profile, let me see your body, let me see your tax returns and your bank statement before you come for me, okay? Because
yeah, what are the requirements? I love
ma'am, this is McDonald's. Will that be cash or credit? But it's like, are things supposed to be that transactional?
I have a serious question. Now, what was wrong with sitting at home, taking care of the kids and making food? No, what was wrong with that? Huh? What was wrong with that? Nothing. Y'all had to go out there and be like, no, we want to work. Who said we wanted to work? Huh? You ruined everything.
Okay, that was pretty slick. And it's perfectly fine if you don't want to have someone else's germs. Prepare yourself for this next one.
His income should be something close to about $160,000.
Okay. And then you would contribute around the same amount?
Yeah.
Okay, because you said the 50-50.
I would like to say maybe 100,000 at least. Yeah.
All right, we'll go with 100K.
You'd have to be rich, unfortunately. This is so high, but I guess you'd have to be like a millionaire.
A million?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Okay. Probably like 100K and up.
If the average is like 50, maybe like 70 plus, having budgeted like a vacation fund and a savings fund, saving money, fund money, divvying it up that way.
So do we want to say like 70K, 80K?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Median income for the age that I picked. I would say probably
Like $70K, maybe. It's actually $49,000.
Wow.
Just a quick daily reminder, you can't just contact me whenever you feel like it. It's not how it works. Yep, it's not how it works. And that's the reality of it. So next time you want to contact me, it's not happening.
Okay, that's just bad. But to be fair, if they're ghosting you already, they likely will not care. And neither should you.
I am not begging to see you. I am asking you that I want to see you for the very last time. All right? So, and if you feel like you are if you feel you are stiff-necked, if you feel you are that stubborn, if you feel there ain't anything I'm capable of doing, ignore me. Just difficult. If you make me look for you, you will regret it.
Oh my goodness, he might just be down pretty bad here. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. You simply have to remain calm and rational no matter what. Next one might be a classic.
Nah, I don't even know if she says my name. Like, she goes by in the meaning. So when she wants something, she just say the meaning, not the nickname or something.
Mike, if she wants you to take out the trash, what would you say then?
She would say like, can you go out and take the trash? Or can you take out the trash? And I would say, you know where the trash is, so go and take it and bring it out.
If you think someone's gonna dump you, dump them first. If you think someone's losing interest in you, you show that you're losing interest first. Like, have some like self-respect.
Huh? Oh my God, get the away from me. Oh, he gone, he's leaving her. Oh my gosh, you. Oh. Damn. Oh. He love her though. He love her, look. Come back, bro, you gotta come back.
There we go, the narration helps so much there. You gotta love it when someone decides to take accountability for their actions.
I started being nice to one guy, and then all of a sudden I feel like he thinks that I'm a lame because I liked him back. And what the was I supposed to do? My hand's bleeding. No, I said, oh, how nice. That looks so nice when you guys are up.
That's amazing. Mood. Being jealous won't really help you much, but taking action will.
Here's how to never get ghosted again. First off, if you notice a person starts to ghost you, just text them, hey, I heard some crazy shit about you. You might want to hear this. They're 100% going to reply, I promise you. And once they do, you ghost them.
Don't see the angles, because in reality, I'm FaceTiming you, I'm popping up to you. If I don't speak to you, we're not going to speak. Do you get it?
You're supposed to be chasing me, so why am I messaging you?
Are you the bag? Are you the bag?
I don't need to be the bag, but you need to chase me regardless.
Do you think this is Twilight? Do you think you're Bella? Am I one of those delinquents to be ducking down yash? I'm not that hungry. It's 50-50 or someone's begging it. Do you get it? I feel like a beg. And if you say believe in your source, you're getting delinked because this is not Disney Channel. At this point, you're going to get relocated. Because why is one person, giving me such a S? Do you get what I'm saying?
Are you the bag? Yeah, you gotta have your priorities right. So go after success.
How much do you think a man should spend on a first date?
$1,000.
She's right, but let me explain. You, me, $1,000 worth of Lego Star Wars, 7 seasons of Clone Wars. Need I say more?
Okay, I mean the headphones on headphones thing is actually a bit unusual. But even if you're having a rough day, it does not give you an excuse not to be kind to others.
So what gives you the ick?
One of them is meal prep. Like when they prep them, put them in boxes and like freeze them or like fridge them.
I feel real bad for those of you eating your meal prep right now. And being healthy is a choice made by you for you. Outside opinion should not matter. Next one will open your eyes a bit.
I didn't even go out this night. I did my makeup. I remember feeling like about it. Took the pictures. Took off my makeup and cried for about a half an hour after. I posted this photo on my story and I got so many comments about my skin. People saying, oh, it looks so perfect. I can't even make this up. This was me an hour before that photo was taken. Stop comparing yourself to people you see online. It is completely robbing you of your happiness.
Can you pick me up right here? Come on, try. Get picked up on that. Oh, yeah. Your hand strong.
The face, what you got going on your chocolate soul? What you feeling like?
It's the earring for me. I don't know.
I'm going to be single forever. I just realized that, man. I'm going to be single forever. And I'll say that, and some people are like, that's sad. It's not sad. It's reality, bruh. I'm going to be single forever. And I remember talking to my friend Rachel. She was like, you shouldn't say that, because if you say that, you preach that, it's going to end up happening. You'll be single forever. And I'm like, well, I've been preaching the other way. Now I'm going to try some reverse psychology. Nobody's going to love me. Nobody. Nobody's going to be my girlfriend. It's not working.
Yeah, some will say just to get your passport, but for many that's simply out of the question. So you just have to find a way to be happy with whatever the outcome is. Easier said than done though.
Only think you have one thing to offer and we're just not putting up with it anymore.
Yeah.
The standards are so low and you can't even meet the standard.
Wow.
It's literally on the floor.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Jason.
Nice to meet you. Are you a bad boy?
I'm a wholesome person. How about that?
You sound so toxic. I'm
not toxic at all. I really like your earrings. That's the.
Oh, thank you. As soon as you said wholesome, non-toxic, I'm sorry. I don't believe you.
Do you have any dogs?
I have a dog.
Yeah.
It works.
Do you think you two would be interested in going on a second date?
I'd be interested in going on a second date.
I too would be interested in going on a second date.
And if you don't press me, you win the bet.
I'm not even gonna look at it, so if you hit it. Ouch.
Okay, I mean, what does that even mean? Probably a situationship. But I'm not really surprised at those not really wanting relationships nowadays. You're gonna love this next one.
It's actually selfish to forgive people. And the reason we forgive people, forget about it, but he owes me this, but he did. We forgive others not because they deserve forgiveness, but because we deserve peace. Mm-hmm. It's your job to heal yourself. I know that is my, as soon as I started thinking that way, and as soon as I started saying like, why doesn't someone just invent a time machine to change my childhood? Like, what did I think was going to happen? You know, I think you get to a point where you're like, I've tried all these things. Blame just doesn't work. Obsession doesn't work. Silently seething doesn't work. Complaining all day doesn't work. You know, let me just try this whole, you know, grant me the serenity, accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change, and the wisdom to know the difference.
If someone simply doesn't see your value, there is just no point in staying. Because you just gotta know your worth at the end of the day.
I'm a grad student at UW right now.
Engineering?
No.
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 Medical?
No.
Law?
No.
So you're wasting your time. I'm sorry.
I'm getting a degree in intercollegiate athletic leadership. So I want to.
Intercollegiate leadership. I mean,
You okay, Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess sometimes someone can put in effort into something just to realize that they were an option. But her simply not reaching out and demonstrating effort doesn't really help the cause either. So it goes both ways.
I remember a couple weeks ago, my car wouldn't start, and it was the most annoying thing ever because it was 3 a.m. We just got out of a party, like we're tired, just want to go home. My car wouldn't start. So naturally, I call every guy that I know that's in the greater Cincinnati area, right? Half of them were asleep, so I'm not mad at them. But of those that were awake, either they didn't have jumper cables or they didn't know what to do or they didn't know how to do it, blah, 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 blah. Is this who we are? And maybe asking Kobe, what about your girlfriends? All my girlfriends were in the car. So I need the men that I know, and they did not come through. And now I'm sick.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Quote that I live by, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man young, wealthy, and wise. It's Benjamin Franklin.
Just be saying it's his loss. No, he's out there in the gym trying to make himself become a better man, while you're out there in the clubs getting drunk, flirting with other fellas and dancing with other fellas. You lost everything while he gained everything. Know what I'm saying? Always remember that.
Okay, do not bring out the who hurt yous. But yeah, imagine dating someone for years only for them to find a new person within a couple days. But stuff like that is simply out of your control. Not much sense in worrying about it.
You can keep playing as many games as you want. But when I walk out, don't be surprised. When I stop contacting you, don't be surprised. Keep playing your games. I ain't gonna be there. And that's the reality of it. But what can I do?
Yeah, mature adults don't really play games. They simply have too many responsibilities and purposes to fulfill. Next one's got a great perspective.
You know, one thing that drives me absolutely crazy is when I'm having a conversation with somebody and they're like, hey, let's go do these things on these dates. And I say, cool, sounds good. Let me have a conversation with my fiance and I'll keep you posted. And immediately they're like, you have to ask him for permission? Does he own you? First of all, let's not be childish. Second of all, when you are in a relationship, the decisions you make affect your partner. It's called consideration, respect, and maturity. So low-key in the back of my head, I am thinking, oh my gosh, this is why you're single. Because why in the world do you automatically go to ownership when you consider your partner the decisions you make? I'm telling you right now, if this man decided one day, hey, I'm going to go to Cali for a week, and he does not tell me until he is in California, baby, we will have major issues. Because ain't no way in this freaking world that we do not make these decisions together. This is my teammate, my partner. Not to mention, this man bought this house. He pays my bills. He's more than likely sending me money on the trip that you are trying to take with me. I do not want to be single with you. I am quite literally spoiled and I love it here. So don't play these games with me. You can keep that to yourself. Thank you.
I love cheating on my boyfriend. Yo. Blood, listen to what I'm about to tell you. What happened to being loyal? What happened to getting married? What happened to wanting to start a family? What happened to just staying with one person? If I'm lying, I'm flying when I say this. It's like after the year 2000, the earth just took a left turn at Drive, bro. Like, bro, growing up, I have always been raised and I have always valued getting married, being loyal, starting a family, bro. Like, it's like, that's not even normal anymore. Are there any normal people out there? If there aren't any normal people, please contact me now.
You can kiss her, you can hug her, you can tell her that you love her, but yo ain't yo.
Okay, I mean, stuff like this is why many will say that it's just your turn. But regardless of what happens, you still have to build an awesome life for yourself. Next one might be flat out ridiculous.
It ain't no replacement. It's just like, it's just a relationship. We not in a relationship.
So he's coming back to your house?
Yeah, once he bring the groceries back. So I really don't care what they got to say in the comments anyways, because they really be on here truly looking for love. And I'm just on here to potentially find a man that might inbox me that got some money and I might be flued out. Y'all.
When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About an hour ago.
Yeah, right.
Girl, that's why I got on this road.
You said that would have been an hour ago? He's in your house still?
Nah, he ain't still in my house. He gone.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Hello. My name's Marta. I'm Jules Maxia.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Martha. I'm going to Stratford to get a bra. Do you want to come with me?
I'm going home right now.
Okay, bye. I'm going to annoy you now. Oh, this is... Can I take you out?
You want to take me out?
Yes. Can I take you out?
We don't have time for this. I'm focused on football.
I can be your friend.
Oh, my friends. I don't really have girlfriends. I told you I'm seeing someone, so I can't really give you my number.
But like, just in case.
In case what?
Like, in case you break up. I'll be there. Bye. It's okay.
You're making me laugh. You're not clapped. It's just that I'm seeing someone, isn't it? You're not clapped. It's just that I can't take your number. That would be not fair, you know?
No, could I take you out? That's right.
You want to take me out?
Your friend.
But how can I take you out if I'm seeing someone? I can't do this.
Yeah, you can.
How? I need to be respectful, you know?
I'm respectful.
Yeah.
I'm so respectful.
Already?
I'm so respectful.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. You didn't screw up by showing too much interest. The right person would never be deterred by you showing interest. You can't screw up with the right person. They're just the wrong person.
Okay, there's a certain truth to this. Because nowadays, if you decide to date, you can simply feel like you're under a microscope. One little mess up and then you're just let go.
I'm sorry, but if a guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going. Like, I'm just not going. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me if someone pulls up in this. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Hold on. This Prius. You're, no, I'd rather not go on the date. I'm sorry. I know the type of person you are. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind of person you're going to be. You need to reevaluate yourself because, anyways, let me show you another car. The only person that should drive this is my 90-year-old grandpa. That's the only person. Okay, hold on, one more. I've got one more. Be for real. Also, this picture makes me laugh. But, like, why'd you get that?
Huh?
A shining example of when you have everybody but nobody has you. But you still gotta stay strong and locked in no matter what, because they can't ultimately put in the work for you.
Yes. I think that's where I'm going next.
Yeah, if you're not the one that she wants, just don't worry. You can become successful and hit the gym and you'll watch things start to change a little bit, even though you might not really care anymore at that point.
If he mentions Kevin Samuels or the Passport Bros, and if he's not making fun of them, it's a red flag.
Stop the cap.
I used to have guy best friends all the time, but then when I met him, I dropped all of them.
Hit the yellow button. Yeah, that kind of adds on to one of my other points, man. If she admires and respects you, like, you won't have to, like, tell her to do any of that. She's going to do that from the beginning.
To me, every decision I make with him, I think to myself, like, let's say a guy's texting me, I think to myself, I would want him to just be like, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend. Or don't even say sorry. Like, why are you sorry you have a girlfriend? Just say, like, I have a girlfriend, like, unadd him, because that's what I do. If a guy texts me, I just...
Don't be friendly. We don't want that friendly... No, we don't want that.
Wife her up immediately. It's just the embodiment of treat others the way you want to be treated. It's just that simple.
I loved your son like he was my son. And today, I just felt like my whole life was ripped apart. Like, you let people disrespect me. Not once have I disrespected you. And ever since I started expressing my feelings about how I felt and how you made me feel, all of a sudden, I was the problem. I don't care about that. I just wanted you to see that you was hurting me.
A few moments later.
Come to find out, she was cheating on me the whole time. Now I feel very weak for making this video. I was over here crying, really thinking I'm the problem, really thinking I'm this and that. She was calling me insecure about the guys she was hanging out with and the guys that was her friend. Come to find out, she was smashing one of her friend guys the whole time.
Hi, how are you? Hey, how's it going? You started the conversation.
The visual representation of ghosting, and yeah, it doesn't really seem to make much sense. But people are usually nicer in person than over text. Keyword usually.
What does he do for a living?
He's a skyscraper.
Say again?
Oh, man.
Say again? He does what?
I say he's a skyscraper. That's what I said.
What does that mean?
Well, let's just simplify it. He puts elevators into buildings.
You know, a skyscraper is a building.
Well, that's the work he does, sir. That's what he considers himself. That's the job title that he gave, and that's what I'm giving you.
So how long have you been seeing a skyscraper? But the way that she laughed and said skyscraper again was just wild.
Baby? Yeah, babe. I love you. I love you too. What's going on? Baby, I really want to go to B concert. It's in July and pre-sale for tickets is February 16th. You don't have to get me a V-Day gift or a B-Day gift. I just want to see Beyonce. Please. Come on now, we agreed to not spend money on entertainment until we save enough for our house. We've been saving 10 months. I can't do it, babe. Sorry. I'm begging you, she doesn't do concerts often. This is once in a lifetime thing. This would really make me happy, baby. Please. You told me last year an engagement would really make you happy. I did that. Then you said a house would really make you happy. We made a deal to not waste money on stuff like that. Her tickets start at $600 for nosebleeds without taxes and fees. We can't do it. Once we get this house, we can have fun. Stay focused, baby. So it's a no? When the tickets go on sale, they won't last long. She will be sold out in hours. I'm begging, and you're still saying no? No. Stay on course, babe. We will talk about this later. I love you. Wait, some of that money is mine, though. I know I gave you at least $1,000 towards the house fund. Please give me my money and I'll pay it back later.
No way. I think she might want to get her priorities right and maybe grow up a little bit. Sheesh.
I just moved to financial district, guys.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
What would you say the hardest thing about going through a divorce at 44 is?
Trying to figure out how I'm going to start my life again. It's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was the relationship like 10 years plus or?
Yes.
What's your outlook on going back into the world single?
It's dire. It doesn't look good, to be honest.
Are you looking for something serious again off the bat? Do you? Okay.
No.
Why not?
Not. No. There's no way I want to get into another long-term relationship. It's definitely trying to find and reconnect who the hell I am.
Who is an average looking, below average physicality, below average weight, can sit around talking about they're going to hold out. Or wait, what are you waiting for? The answer is what many are waiting for is a sucker. They're waiting for somebody to go ahead and say, you know what? Even though you got 200,000 miles on you and had a couple of wrecks, I'm going to go ahead and pay brand new prices for it.
I mean, it's okay, they can wait indefinitely, but hopefully they can wake up and lower their standards before it's simply too late. Lots of insight today, and don't forget to check out the links in the video description and the video above me.